Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together, and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hello everybody. How you doing? Hey Troy. How are you tonight? I wanted to come on here and do a quick project. A fun and quick project. I asked you guys what you call these little things here. I didn't bring my list down. Let me pull up if I can see, and I'll tell you guys the different votes. Come on in and say hi. Let me see. Let me pull up this post. So I asked you guys what you call the squeegees besides squeegees, and I loved the answers. And this was for a fun little quick project that we were going to do tonight. Let me scroll down and see what we have here. Dun, 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 dun. My computer is going very slow. How are you guys tonight? It is Thursday. Hold on, I'm looking for the post, but my computer is really slow. There's my herbs. Did you guys see my herbs video? And my slideshow. Okay, so here are what you guys said. I loved it. Let me go to all comments. So Samantha said swiper, no swiping. Deborah Boone said rubber doodads. Nancy said, oh, when is your next event? Which I answered. Brittany said paint smoother thing, which made me laugh. Patience said scraper. Nancy said hickey-majigs. Lisa Munzer said gizmos, which I love that. Amanda said that Madison calls them swipers, which I call them swipers too. And Max said chalk chisels. So these were all really good. These were all really, really, really good. But the winner that my son picked is the swipers. So if you sent in a, what am I going to do? If you sent in one of these choices, make sure I have your address because you're going to have Happy Mail coming to you. And what I want to do with this is, look at this cute canister. Let me take this off. Look at this cute canister. Dun, dun, dun. Now, I did some shopping at, I feel like I'm out of the camera, which is probably a good thing. I did some shopping at Home Goods. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Liz. Hey, Sue. And everybody's going nuts for a certain designer that puts stuff on cups and stuff on pots, different things. Dawn's probably going to chuckle because it's her I'm talking about. It's her. But, okay, maybe if I stand over here. So look at this cute little thing. It has I guess you can use this for like cookie jars or for anything, but we also have different fonts. Did you know that we have fonts with Couture? So, let me see. We have this very skinny font that kind of, it's Dawn, me, that kind of resembles, or say it's inspired by, a skinny font that you find at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. And we have it. And we have also these backer sheets. This is a backer sheet. Hey, Caitlin! This is our backer sheets. And you can buy them in packs like this. And instead of having all of these, like these little guys scattered everywhere, you can just peel it off the backing and then stick it to the backer sheets. And then they're easy to keep track of like this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this skinny font. Gosh, I know it's not called skinny font. Help me out, Dawn. What's it called? And I picked out some of these letters. They are pretty skinny, so I'm thinking we can fit swipers on here. But first, I'm going to just make sure. Hello, hello. By putting these on here. Yeah, I think we'll be fine because they're so skinny. And what I love about these, I think it's going to be perfect, actually. Look at this. One thing that I love about them is we have these registration marks on here. So you can see the little registration marks. Maybe we need some light. You can see the registration marks, and what they're good for is when you put your design down, you will go ahead and also chalk or ink the registration mark. And when you go to the next letter, you're just going to line those up and make a circle. And then surfaces like this, you can then just wipe off. If you're doing wood, you're going to want to use like our washi tape, precision tape, and so that you don't have to worry about getting it on something that you don't want to get it on. But isn't this cute? I got this from, where did I get this from, Melissa? We went a couple different places. I'm going to say Home Goods. Yeah, I'm going to say Home Goods on this one. Let me see. China, there we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I have my black velvet chalk paste. You want to make sure that it is the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. This one's pretty good. And it's a skinny font, so I'm going to use one of my squeegees or one of my swipers that has been cut in half, okay? And then I'm going to make sure I have something to dry so I can line them up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off. Now, some of these letters haven't been used. Some of them have. I have the wrong side of my fuzzing cloth up. But what we're going to want to do is fuzz it. I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth here. And watch how we create this. So I just fuzzed this, and that is just so that I loosen the adhesive on the back. And I don't know how centered this is going to be because, as usual, I did not plan really well ahead of time. But they're so skinny that I'm going to move it over a little bit. And you guys will get the idea. So if I need to wash it off, I can. Or if I love it, I can just seal it like that. All right, so we have our S on here. And I have my chalk paste. I'm just going to dip my swiper into here, and then I'm going to swipe it. So I'm swiping my chalk paste on. Dun, dun, dun. I just need a thin layer, so I'm going to squeegee or swipey off the excess like this. I just realized I need this letter again, and I didn't bring anything to wash it over with. So now I'm just going to peel it off. Look at that perfect S. So I'm actually going to take a board eraser and just wash this one real quick since I have to reuse it. All right. So what I just did was I took a board eraser like this, and wiped off my transfer. And I'm going to set it on my fuzzing cloth just to dry a little bit. And it's ready to use again. Remember, our transfers are reusable. They're silkscreen adhesive reusable transfers. Hey, Pam! And now I'm just going to dry this. All right, now my hands are wet. So we have our first letter, and I'm gonna go ahead, feels dry, and I'm gonna take my next letter and do the same thing. It's an S. This one I haven't used before, so before I put them on my backer sheet, I guess I don't need to use those because I'm gonna put them on these backer sheets when I'm done, so I don't have to worry about labeling those backers because I won't be using them anymore. So, does anybody know what designer I'm talking about that this is inspired by? All right, so I'm going to line up, if I had my glasses, I'm going to line this up. So I'm going to find my little circle and make a circle. I'm a little low. Hold on. I should have put my glasses on for this, right? All right, so there's my circle. And you can kind of see through your transfer how that makes a good circle. And then I'm going to take some of my chalk paste with my little... Sometimes I only do the circle on the right, but just for your purposes and sake of me showing you how to do it, I'll do the full circle. And then a little bit there. And you always want to peel up towards the sky. See how that made a little circle there? Give this a dry. So these fonts are fun because you can pretty much customize any of our transfers then. If you want to make the camper and put your name on it, or if you want something for the holidays that says welcome and put your name on it. We have all these cute little fonts that you can create with. And we're just going to go up here. Hopefully I dried that enough. We'll find out in a second. Maybe I should dry it more. Just completing that half circle. I'm okay if it's not perfectly straight. Nothing of mine usually is, but you guys know that because you've been watching my videos. It's okay. My perfect may not be your perfect. There we go. So now we have our eye. Perfect. I have a feeling we're going to be too much to the left. We can add, I feel like I didn't let it come back to room temperature. Anytime that you do that, you want it to come back up to room temperature so that the paste doesn't come off. What are you guys doing tonight? Just relaxing? It's National Relaxation Day. Yeah? Alright. So, it does hold heat for a bit. This one's already been used, so I have to try to really be careful to line up my circle well. Thanks, Troy. I love them too. You can see that they've been loved quite a bit already. I have to line it up here. I just wish I could see. That would make this project a little better. We might be a little. I have an exclamation pointer. There is different punctuation that comes with this set if I'm too much to the left. See how easy this is? I just got paste all over my fingers. Well, I kind of started to go a little crooked there. Do, do, do. We can always throw an exclamation point, or I've even seen some of her things that have just a period at the end. That's what it is, Dawn. Handwritten font. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And you can use an hair dryer, or you could just let this dry on its own. Hey Buzz, hey Buzz, I've been waiting for your address. You want some Happy Mail? Buzz. All right. We're gonna keep on going here. You can see my circles aren't perfect on here. I'm okay with that. Just FYI, in case you are not okay with that. There we go. I'm just using our black velvet paste. I love this so far. Hi, Ashley. I got some paste on here, so I'm just wiping it away with a little piece of board eraser. You see the little circles that are forming there? Let me just dry this off. You see how easy that came off of here? So I could change what I put on here as much as I want also. What do you think, Dawn? Do you think this is like something at Home Goods that you would get, since you're my collector in here of this designer? I'm sure that designer wouldn't have everything so crooked, huh? That's okay. You guys do know I'm half Asian, right? My eyes are a little crooked to begin with. That's my excuse. Like that one, I'm not even going to do the left one. I'm just going to go to the right. I just line them up. I don't always do the circles. I'm just doing the full circle for you guys. Sometimes I just do that one. I keep getting it on there. That's okay. That's okay, because we have water. So I'm gonna go back to that sheet we had, and I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want to do the whole exclamation point or just the period, just to take up the space after the S? I'm thinking exclamation point, but I don't know if that designer uses exclamation points or if she just likes dots at the end, like a sentence, or period, I guess. That's what the definition is. I'm just gonna cut this. So after the S, we can do exclamation point or just the dot of it. I didn't have time to chalk today because I was working on concrete leaves. Your concrete leaves are amazing. I have been working on our team project, Sue, a little here and there. So I haven't chalked as much as I wanted to because it's going to take me a while to finish it with our little chalk circles. It's amazing though. I'll show you. I think this is totally going a little crooked. It's okay. I had it, I was holding the thing crooked and didn't even realize it. But it's so me to be crooked, right? At least you know I made it. think that exclamation point will be perfect. What do you think? Or do you just want the dot? I'm going to let you guys help me decide on that because I'm indifferent with punctuation. Whatever you think is going to be more like the brand that I'm inspired by. So what do you think? Exclamation point or a period? What do you think, Dawn? Ooh, these don't have, I just noticed that the punctuation does not have registration marks. So I guess you just line those up how you want. You know what I should have done? There's a cute little hashtag here. I could have done hashtag swipers. So while I'm doing this, since there's no more to line up, I'm just going to go ahead and take water on my paper towel, and I'm just going to take off my registration marks. Exclamation point, she said. Where did my... Sometimes in little spaces like this, I like to just take my board eraser in pieces and use it like this. This is coming off beautifully. You could do the period, and if you want to add more, you can then do the line. What do you guys think of it so far? Just getting off all of this. I'm so tired right now. My work week hasn't been bad either, just tiring, if that makes sense. All right. So Caitlin said that we can do the period. If we want to add more, then we can do... Yeah, so could you imagine a little vendor table? People would go nuts over this stuff, right? And not have to pay the price for the designer. I feel like... There we go. All right. It's dry. And then we'll go like this. I think that's going to be perfect. So this is a great way to personalize your projects with your name or your hashtag or anything you like. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do you think? Show you guys. Ta-da! Let me turn this off. Swipers. It is super cute. I'm waiting for the delay in the camera to make sure I'm even holding up where you guys can see it. But this is a good way to do the fonts to personalize what you would like. What?
I thought I heard Ezra.
Oh, he's at RJ's house. Can you text them to send him home? I told him to be home at 8:30, but he didn't listen. It is adorable. Thank you. Swipers. It's perfect, just like that. And I can fill this up with all my little swipers. Yeah, it is really cute. I don't remember if I dried it after I did that, but I'll do that. Put it there. Swipers. I think it looks perfect. Maybe needs a little bit to the right. but that's okay. Now I wanted to do one other thing really quick here because I had a request for it. So this might look familiar to you, Troy. Let me put this stuff over here. This is going to be a super fast, hey! That is so true, Sue. It's kind of crazy. All right. So here we have, let me move this stuff here. Have you guys seen our kitchen conversion? It's so weird because my camera's low and I can't look straight ahead, and I don't know if I'm actually looking at you guys. Usually I would paint these. This is one of the trays from one of the local craft stores that are super cheap. So if you have this particular store, I would say go and get them. I know Troy made one. That's how I met her. I had a workshop at this craft store, and she made one of these that was a little smaller. Sometimes I'll paint the wood on this, like I painted, if you'll see this week or next week, I'll show you the video that I did a tractor, and on the tractor I painted the wood on here. Let me see something. Oh gosh, let me change the camera there. All right, so this is our kitchen conversions. How you doing, Amanda? Did you see our first project using the font, our handwritten font? So I will put those on there. So someone asked me to make them one of these, so I thought, well, I can do this live real quick. Sometimes I would paint this. They did not request this to be painted, but this is a board from a local craft store, and this is our kitchen conversions that would fit right here. So they want to use this for their kitchen. So I'm going to show you how fast and easy this is to do. Okay. This is called Kitchen Conversions. I actually chalked this on the inside of one of my kitchen cabinets. This one, yes, this is the one I put on in my cabinet door. You have such a good memory, Sue. Such a good memory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip this onto my fuzzing cloth. It has been used a couple times. It was used at workshop, and I put it on my counter. So it's not too sticky, but I'm going to go ahead and fuzz it because these surfaces are like a painted chalk surface, and I don't want to ruin my transfer on that. And I'm going to show you guys how fast and easy this is. I'm just going to fuzz it a few times. Anytime the surface is not chalk couture, I spend a little more time fuzzing so that my transfer does not stretch. Ooh, you never want to stick your sticky to the sticky. But yes, this transfers on the inside of my cabinet, and I thought it was cute, but it's also very functional because sometimes when you're cooking, you don't want to use the brain power to think about how many ounces are in 4 tablespoons, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put this on here. Cute little tray. This would be cute to serve something on, wouldn't it? I'm just going to go ahead and press this down and get all the air bubbles out and make sure my screens are nice and clear. This has a nice vintage look to it, this transfer also. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and the color I want is not here. She wanted the hold on. Here it is, grayish. So this is our grayish. It is our gray beige out of our new catalog. It's very pretty. You just want to make sure that it is the consistency of sour cream or yogurt, like this. And then I'm just going to put some on here. And then, what did I just do to it? Here we go. We have this big guy. This is our 4-inch handled squeegee. This is perfect for doing your projects nice and quick that are big like this. And watch this. Look at this. I'm just gonna take our 4-inch handle squeegee. I love the way it grabs it. Take it off there. And this way you don't have any lines, and it spreads it so perfect and thin. Isn't this awesome? How fast was this? I love this tool. And then you'll just put the excess back in the jar like this. Just going over it to get all that excess off. Got some on the side. All right. Got some on my fingers. I'm just a mess tonight. And then you're going to want to pull this straight across, not at an angle. Let's see what we got here. Ready? Just pulling it straight because I don't want to stretch it. Sometimes I rock it back and forth a little bit. And then this transfer can be washed and used over and over. Just gonna put my transfer to the side. How fast was that? What do you guys think of that? Amazing, right? All right, so look at this. Let me come back here a little bit. Look at this. Kitchen measurements. It took how many seconds, and it is a perfect gift. It is a perfect tray to put anything on, and if you're going to put food on this, you just need to seal it. Like if you want to put bowls and stuff on it. I'm not really quite sure about the food safeness of it touching your food, but if you seal it, it should be okay. But look how cute this is. Super fast, super easy. You can always paint the frame if you wanted to. Thanks, Caitlin. Thanks, Amanda. It is perfect, Sue, right? Perfect. And it is perfect to give or perfect to sell, which this one is sold. Sold, sold, sold. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is our kitchen measurement, C-size transfer. And let me see here. Did I show you guys that? I was going to show you the board again, but you can see it on here. How cute that is, how perfect it is. Look at that. Super fast, super easy. Yep. So if you want to check any of that out, here's my chalk site. I'm going to go and eat my dinner. But thanks for joining me tonight for these 2 cute projects. This was number 2. This was number 1. Oh, Amanda, I can't wait to do that skull. That skull is going to be on everything. All right, guys, so there you go. Amanda, I don't need your address because I know where you live. Well, actually, I don't know where you live, but I will see you next week. Everybody else, if you actually put in a word for this project, make sure I have your address so you can get some happy mail, okay? All right, everybody, good night.